today's deep dive is pulling from notes on the top 3 brands of CSA safety shoes.
And CSA is the Canadian Standards Association, just for clarity.
Right, thank you. So our mission today is to help you figure out which CSA safety shoe is actually right for you without all that foot fatigue.
What's really fascinating here is how engineering has finally caught up with ergonomics. We were looking at materials originally designed for like aerospace or elite athletics.
Yeah, and now they're being applied to industrial safety to just completely change the physical toll of the job. Let's start by looking at the Keen Men's CSA Vista Energy shoe.
Oh yeah, that's a perfect example.
Upgrading to something like this from an old school work boot is, well, it's like the difference between driving a truck with those clunky old leaf springs versus modern independent suspension.
Right, because old boots basically just blocked impacts. But these new systems actually absorb and disperse that kinetic energy before it even reaches your knees.
And it starts right at the toe, doesn't it?
It does. Keen is using these left and right asymmetrical carbon fiber safety toes. So instead of a generic dome, they're molded to fit the natural contour of each specific foot.
Oh, wow. And I'm guessing because it's carbon fiber, you lose that massive weight of traditional steel. I also see they use a Connect Fit system. Is that just like a marketing buzzword?
No, not at all. It's a highly functional heel capture system. It mechanically locks your heel right into the back of the shoe.
Oh, making it way more stable.
Exactly. When you combine that with their nylon shank for midfoot support, it stops that heel slipping that causes blisters. Plus, they integrated a puncture-resistant midsole plate that maintains flexibility.
So you aren't walking around like Frankenstein when you're trying to bend or climb. But what if your job site bans metal entirely?
Yeah, that happens a lot in certain industries.
Right. You can't use traditional steel, and you have to be super careful with certain composites. How do you keep that flexibility without violating safety codes?
Well, that brings us to the Timberland PRO radius. The notes say it's entirely metal-free and mutilation-free.
Now, mutilation-free sounds like something out of a horror movie.
I know, it sounds super intense.
No.
But in manufacturing, it just means there is no exposed metal or hard plastic on the outside of the shoe.
Ah, so it won't scratch a product like a car's paint job if you're on an auto assembly line.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, but I have to push back a little on the safety side here. The notes say it uses an asymmetrical composite toe and a non-metallic puncture-resistant plate.
Right.
Wait, a non-metallic plate. If I step on a rusty nail on a demolition site, is a piece of composite foam actually going to stop it from going into my foot?
It absolutely will. I mean, this is where material science really shines today. These tightly woven composite plates meet the exact same rigorous puncture-resistant standards as steel.
That's wild to think about.
It really is. But because they are non-metallic, they work with Timberland's flex grooves in the outsole to let your foot move naturally. And they use this hover spring foam that works with an anti-fatigue footbed.
So that absorbs the impact that would normally travel right up your shins. That makes a lot of sense. Now, what if you need that heavy-duty abrasion resistance, but sized properly for a woman's foot?
Well, then you'd want to look at the CAT Woodward Women's CSA shoe. CAT is obviously famous for heavy-duty toughness.
Yeah, absolutely.
But they have stripped the traditional bulk here while still keeping the tough leather and textile upper. The engineering inside is really dialed in.
Right. The notes say it meets the strict CSA Z195-14 safety rating, so it passed all those rigorous tests for both toe impact and sole puncture.
Yeah, and for those long shifts, it has a breathable nylon mesh lining and an antimicrobial sock liner. But the real game changer is how they handle the insole.
With their sculpted, ease-engineered foam footbed, right?
Yeah.
But what does sculpted actually do for you mechanically?
Well, instead of just putting a flat, generic piece of foam in the shoe, this footbed actually mimics the topography of your foot.
Oh, so by matching your foot's natural arches and curves, it distributes your weight evenly.
Exactly. That means you aren't putting isolated, punishing pressure on your heels when you're just standing on concrete warehouse floors all day.
It is amazing how much science is just hiding in plain sight on the job site now. So, to wrap this up, which CSA safety shoe is right for you?
Well, it really comes down to your environment. If you want a lightweight carbon fiber toe with an athletic fit, Keen Utility is your go-to.
And if your workplace requires metal-free gear but you desperately need flexibility, Timberland PRO is the smart choice.
And of course, if you need a specialized women's option that offers serious toughness with shock-absorbing comfort, CAT Footwear is the answer.
Perfect. But just remember, before you buy anything, you always have to verify your specific workplace requirements first. Check the rules for toe and puncture protection, electrical shock resistance, and surface suitability.
That is essential advice. You don't want to show up on site with the wrong gear.
Definitely not. Before we finish up, a quick thanks to Southwest Safety and Supply for bringing us today's deep dive.